You're looking at a mixed reality training program to inspect and repair wind turbines. It was designed by a Louisiana professor to train a wind energy workforce.
We're using what we call mixed reality. Mixed reality is when you have a headset and the headset has cameras, and those cameras capture imagery in the real world, pass it through to the inside so that the user sees it. So I partnered with Gulf Wind Technology and Top Right Corner, and together we put together this plan to create a virtual reality training program for turbine technicians.
Trainees wear the mixed reality headset and practice hands-on here at a mock wind turbine tower. It's located at the Gulf Wind Technology Accelerator, which has taken up residence in the former Avondale shipyard of Jefferson Parish.
Basically what you've got here is simulating the tip of a wind turbine blade. So it's a really, really good idea. It's an innovative concept. But you combine the physical, real size of an actual wind turbine component. You simulate the fact that you might be hanging on a rope or you might be at heights, and then the virtual reality really puts you in amongst it.
James Martin is the CEO of Gulf Wind Technology. The company designs, builds, and tests wind turbines.
It's a patient game. You know, offshore wind is, it takes a long time to get all the planning, get the permits, get the supply chain ramped up. But when it starts, you need a lot of people. You need a lot of skilled workforce.
Gulf Wind Technology is partnering with educational institutions to train a wind energy workforce to meet the needs of Louisiana's emerging wind energy industry.
Anything we can do to work with schools, colleges, universities to train energy professionals that are used to perhaps oil and gas, that can use their same skills in wind. This is the sort of physical facility, and we try and be the technical experts that can actually advise and support that transition.
In Lafayette Parish, Gulf Wind Technology is working to install a 187-foot tall wind turbine at Port Fourchon Coastal Wetlands Park. It would generate wind energy and serve as a training site.
This will be the first wind power that is touching the Louisiana coast and the Louisiana industry, powering the Fourchon facility and providing a lot of the tenants and those that are going offshore to service in oil and gas with green power to refuel their operations.
Cameron Poole is with the G&O Wind Alliance, part of Greater New Orleans, Inc. Regional Economic Development. The organization aims to foster the wind energy industry and says efforts are picking up speed with Louisiana's recent federal designation as a tech hub.
With that, we're eligible for $50 to $70 million of implementation funding. And what we're seeking to advance is actually an offshore demonstration facility, leveraging that unique state water opportunity to create a national test bed where both local innovations designed to, again, the hurricane technologies and those that we'll need to make the Gulf wind opportunity possible, but also for national innovators to plug into and support what we know we need nationally and globally to support offshore wind.
In state waters, Louisiana granted Diamond Offshore Wind a lease in the waters in Fourchon Parish. In Cameron Parish, Cajun Wind LLC was granted a lease. In the Gulf of Mexico, the federal government, through the Bureau of Offshore Energy Management, granted RWE a lease in the waters south of Lake Charles.
The Louisiana industry actually consumes about 30% of the United States hydrogen market. The majority of that hydrogen that's being consumed is gray hydrogen. It's coming from natural gas and in some cases other fossil fuels. Those industrial customers who are looking at taking that gray hydrogen and offsetting it with green hydrogen and green hydrogen production. And what I think is so exciting about the green hydrogen opportunity in Louisiana is that it not only preserves so many of our jobs in the industrial space and attracts new, cleaner, greener industrial partners to the greater New Orleans and South Louisiana area, but it also has the opportunity of reducing our emissions dramatically.
The Gulf Wind Technology Accelerator serves as a testing lab for these massive wind turbines. Workers design and 3D print the blades and test them in wind tunnels under hurricane conditions. The blades are made of carbon fiber, and I gave one a push to experience the pliability.
So imagine, now I'll stand back. So watch all of the movement, the whole thing.
Wow.
We've actually got some facility in here to simulate a Cat 5 hurricane. So you're really taking the pieces, you're testing them and validating them in the accelerator.
More partnerships are in the works with schools, colleges, and universities.
We're working with Dillard, Xavier, Southern Baton Rouge, and Southern University of New Orleans to develop their first, renewable energy curricula. So soon you'll be able to go to any of those schools and major or minor in something within renewable energy.